Garcia. Today we're going to review how to add and subtract using strip diagrams. If you remember this, we had this in our classroom on the walls. And when we were talking about adding and using strip diagrams, remember you use a rectangle and they give you parts of that in the problem, and then you got to put them together to find your total. Okay, so like right here we have the parts of 23, 18, and 46. Once we put those together, which means adding, then that will give us our whole. Then for subtraction, they give us our whole at the beginning. They give us their total, okay, and then they give us a part, okay, which is 28, and then we need to find this other part because we don't know what it is. And the way we do it is by taking our whole, our total, subtract 28, and then that gives us this little part. Okay, so that's what we're going to be reviewing. Okay, it says George had $22 saved up. After doing some chores, his mother gave him another $20. Okay, remember, the first thing that we got to do is we got to read it 3 times. Okay, so the first time I read it, and I know that I am talking about George, he saved some money and he was doing some chores to get more money. Okay, so that's my summary. Okay, now I'm going to read it one more time, and then I'm going to circle any numbers or any important information. Okay, so George had $22 saved up. Well, I know that I have to say circle that because that's a number. This is what I'm talking about. So $22. And he saved it up. So that means that he is keeping that money. Okay. And then it says after doing some more chores, his mother gave him another. So he gave him more money, $20 more. Okay, so I think that's my important information, and I think now I have a plan. I think since he started with $22 and he's saving it, and then he gets another $20, then I think that what I need to do is adding. Okay, so now the last time you read it, you only have to read your question, which is right here. How much money does he have in total? And if you look down here, total, that's your another important information. How much does he have in total? So that confirms my plan of action that I needed to add. So the way you use strip diagrams, remember, is when you do something like this. Okay, so I need to do a little box. The first number that I have is 22, right? So I'm going to do a little box. I'm going to put 22. Then I'm going to use a different color because I'm going to show that 20 in a different color. So now I got two little parts. Okay, so I got one part that has the 22 and another part that has the 20. But remember, I need to know how much money he has in total. So now, I have these two numbers, so you could say that this is A, and this is B. And if I put them together, that would equal to C. So I can, by doing numbers and then letters, I can put them together to create my equation. Okay, or my number sentence. You will hear that in some problems as well. So now let me go ahead and do it. So 22, and I have to add this together. Remember, I have to put them together. So it's going to be 22 plus 20 equals C. Okay, this is the part that I don't know. I don't know what this is. This is the unknown. I don't know it. I don't know it yet. But if I add these together, I will get my answer. Okay, so then I'll do 22 plus 20. I'll bring in that's 2, and then this is 4. So now I know that is C equals 42. And if I want to complete this, I can do it like this. So now I know that this is 22, this is 20, and the whole thing right here is 42. That's how you do strip diagrams with adding, okay? You need to find your parts, and it gives you your whole. Once you put them together, then you get 42, okay? So now let's try this one. Okay, Amy could send 80 text messages a day. If she sent 35, how many text messages does she have left she can send? Okay, so the first time that I read it, I need to get my summary. I know that she's getting messages. I know I'm talking about Amy and that she's getting messages. So now let me read it again. Amy could send 80 text messages a day. So I know that 80 is my number, important number, and then she can only send 80 text messages a day. So she cannot send any more. That's the total, okay? If she sent 35, so she already sent, okay? She already sent 35. How many text messages does she have left that she can send? Okay, so remember we gotta underline our question. So it says right here, see, how many text messages does she have left? That's your keyword, left, that she can send. So on this one, they're telling us, okay, this, remember we said that that's all that she can send a day. So looking back at this, remember we started over here they started with giving us the pieces, the parts, and then we were looking for the total. Well, in here, they already gave us the total. It was 80, so we have to do the big one, because that's how much we have, okay? And then she says that she sent 35. So that's one of my parts. And you see now, this is what I'm looking for. This right here. I need to find out what this space is. So the way you do this, the way you solve it is by, if you guessed subtraction, you're correct, because now I need to take that 80 and subtract 35. Remember, can we take away 5 away from 0? No, we have to go next door, borrow 1, and then this becomes a 10. Okay, because remember, we take 10 from here and bring it over here. Okay, so now 10 minus 5 is 5, and then 7 minus 3 is 4. So now I know that here my answer is 45, okay? And if we wanted to do our equation, which I forgot to do, we could have said 80 minus 35 equals 8. And now I know that 80 minus 35 equals 45. Okay? So that's what you're going to do today. I'm going to put some problems in there for you to practice. So just continue doing a great job. I love you guys and I miss you.